Picture this: a silent horizon before anything exists. No movement, no sound, only a quiet space, waiting. Inside that silence, there is a seed, a point where galaxies, timelines, and your next breath already live. Ancient teachers called it the void. Physics calls it the quantum vacuum. Here, we call it the 0 point, the place before form, the moment before life awakens. And everything you're searching for already lives there, closer than your next thought. Inside you, there's a familiar tension, a desire pulling you forward, and a doubt pulling you back. You want to manifest. But a soft voice says, maybe it won't happen. Old stories sit heavy in your chest. Your mind keeps trying to fix life by thinking harder, planning tighter, forcing outcomes that don't feel like you. But underneath all of that, there's a gentler voice. It shows up in the silence after you breathe out, in the calm between one thought and the next. And in that small space, you sense a doorway, not outside, inside. You're tired of controlling everything. You want to finally rest inside yourself. This doorway doesn't push, it simply invites. In the next moments, a map appears. Not a map to chase anything outside you, but a map back to where creation begins. The 0 point isn't a place, it's a state of being, a state where the mind stops running, where the body becomes steady, where reality quietly rearranges itself around you. And here is the truth. Nothing at the base of matter is empty. Everything is vibration, rising, falling, appearing, disappearing. A focused observer brings possibility into form. Alan Watts said you are the universe looking at itself. Joe Dispenza shows your personality becomes your reality. Neville teaches that the feeling of already done changes the path ahead. Jung reminds us that what stays unconscious leads our lives. Tesla points to energy and frequency as the foundation of everything. Put it all together, and it becomes clear. The 0 point is neutral presence. The moment emotion stops reacting, thought stops chasing, and awareness becomes a quiet signal that shapes your world. Think of your inner world like a radio. Every emotion is a station. Static rises when fear tries to take control. The 0 point is the moment you stop turning the dial, and the signal locks in, clear, steady. Think of light in a room. Shadows aren't the enemy, they create depth. The 0 point is the steady beam that lets you see both sides clearly. Think of the ocean. Waves rise and fade, but the water remains. Thoughts are waves. Feelings are waves. Your identity is a wave. But you are the ocean. When you observe life from emotional chaos, the field receives mixed signals. When you observe from stillness, the field receives one clear instruction, and reality follows it. A traveler once crossed a desert after months of effort. Plans, struggles, disappointments, everything slipped through his fingers like sand. On the 7th night, exhausted, he stopped trying. He sat down and let the wind speak in the language of sand and sky. In the quiet, he heard a low pulse, soft, subtle, familiar. He noticed the space between each beat of life, and within that space, something rose, not victory, not peace, just permission. He allowed everything to be as it was. The next morning, the desert looked the same, but inside him, everything had changed. He walked without rush. He drank water as if the water also touched him. And without forcing anything, he met a caravan going exactly where he needed to go. Life did not bow to his will. It reflected the stillness he became. And everything began to flow. Sit as you are. Let your spine rise a little. Relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. One hand on your chest. One on your lower belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Let the air leave your mouth softly. Feel the cool air entering. Feel the warm air leaving. Feel the life moving inside you, carrying you through every moment without asking for anything in return. Now sense the space around your body. That space is part of you too. Between one thought and the next, there's a small opening, a clear sky. Rest there. No effort. Just allow. This opening is the 0 point. Simple. Quiet. Yours. Listen closely. You're not behind. You're becoming. What you called delay was preparation. The universe isn't silent. It's aligning with the signal you send when you stand in coherence. Your worth never depended on results. Your power never depended on force. The 0 point is not far away. It is the moment you stop fighting the present and enter it fully. Pause often. Feel before form. Return to coherence. Choose calm when challenge appears. Release the day before sleep, and now, the same intelligence that forms the stars breathes through you. You are the space where possibility becomes form. You are the warmth beneath every rising wave. The 0 point is the quiet center within you, deeper than fear, older than memory, truer than doubt. Creation isn't a struggle, it's alignment, it's clarity, it's love moving through you. Walk gently, speak clearly, stand as the mirror, and remember, the 0 point is not a place. It is you, when you finally come home to yourself.